Here we have the Kenwood SM-220 that we're showing off tonight with our AM station. Got our Collins 32V2 hooked up with this, and we're going to show you a few things about how you can use it to monitor your AM transmissions. So let's jump right in, and I'll key up the Collins. And you can see the waveform there. That's our carrier, our AM carrier. And if we go ahead and modulate it, I'll talk into the microphone. Hello, test 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1, and that's what the modulation looks like. And why it's important to monitor this is so that we know that we're not overdriving the AM transmitter, and we can tell that by if we pinch the carrier, and the carrier pinch shows up when there's a solid line here in the center. We can show that we run out of carrier there, and that'll show up on our signal as distortion. So if I demonstrate that by talking too loud and too close into the microphone, you can see that line right there in the center of the carrier. That's not going to sound good for us. So if we just back off a little bit, and we see an occasional, just a small blip of a line there right on the center, that's about right, because that's going to give us maximum amount of modulation of the AM carrier, and going to give us nice strong audio, but no distortion. So that's how you use this to monitor your AM signal. Now, if we were going to use the Henry amplifier here with our Collins, I'll show you how you set that up. We go back over to trapezoidal waveform, just like we did with the sideband setup. Test 1 2 3 4. Gonna need a little attenuation here. Gonna key the amp and bring our carrier in. Go ahead and dip the plate, and we'll put a little bit of audio on, and we can see that we've got that trombone shape there. So we need to lighten up our loading there just a bit. Just 1 2 3 4 5, and I'm going to go too far. Going to lighten it up too much for demonstration purposes. Test, test, test. Maybe a little more. Test, test, test. Yeah, you can see it good there. So it comes up and then flat tops, just like it did on the sideband signal. So we need to load it just a little bit heavier. Test, 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 and always redip the plate. Test 1 2 3 4. Needs just a little more. Test, test, test. And that looks pretty good there. And that shows us our trapezoidal waveform, and we've got nice linear operation on our AM transmit signal. We've got about 370 watts average power there, and about 1350 PEP, and that's going to give us very close to 100% modulation, which is exactly what we're looking for. So that's how you use the SM-220 to both monitor your AM transmissions and set up your linear amplifier for operation in AM mode.